Hey y'all, it's Amy. This feels kind of weird. I don't know where we're going with this, but I do as I'm told. I just work here. So the number of the year is 22. Hi. If this is the first time you're seeing me, I usually get like a word of the year, which this year it's authenticity, and a number for the year, and it's 22 this year. Um, and for some reason, I feel called to share that 22 was actually my number when I played volleyball in 9th grade. I went to a very tiny private school, and almost everyone in 9th through 12th grade had to be on the team for us to have enough people for it. But my number was 22. And like as I was thinking, I just got this idea, this like vision of volley, like the act of volleyball. Like you have to be on your toes. You have to cover your area of the court, and you have to adapt between whether it's going to be, like a volley like that or a set, spike, etc. Right? You have to be able to roll with punches. You have to be light on your feet and adaptable. And that just felt like, I don't know, it felt important with everything going on this year. I don't know, I kind of want to pull some tarot and oracle on it just because we're here, so why not? But yeah, we need to be adaptable. We need to be ready to make those last minute calls. And it's not for ourselves, it's for our team, for our community. Because when you're playing volleyball, yeah, you have your section of the court you're covering and you're responsible for, but your actions and your inactions impact your team, your community. Yeah. Card number 31. Don't spend time on it, spend time in it. This card's at the bottom of the deck again, number 9. I'm not a fractured being, I'm multifaceted. You're capable of so many things. Like, you're not broken. You are you're a mosaic of all the experiences you've been through in your life, of all the pain and the hurt and the trauma, but also all the joy and the creation and the childhood memories. Like, I'm just seeing like a kid like whose tooth is falling out. Like, you're an amalgamation of all the moments you've experienced in your life, good and bad. You're a reflection of all of those things at once. Don't spend time on it, spend time in it. I think, again, a big theme this week is self-care. And last week, community was kind of my main theme. But it's bleeding over a bit into this week too. Like, taking care of yourself and reminding your community to take care of themselves as well. Letter D, number 124. I'm just going to say bottom of the deck is X. I'm not going to elaborate on that, but if you know, you know. Taking care of your community. Urging others to take care of themselves and their own. Did y'all see that video? Old boy just running off from his kid. Y'all saw that? Like, I'm a mom. I was like, what? Anyway. D, the letter D. This is my little homemade deck. Let me see if something else comes out. Okay. Getting also this idea of like being sidetracked, focusing on the wrong things. Or not necessarily the wrong things. So like, these are the cards I'm picking out, yet I sat there and talked about the card on the bottom of the deck. And now, band recommendation Scene Queen is on the bottom of the deck. And I'm going to tell you right now, if you need to tap into some feminine rage, I really like Scene Queen, and I like getting angry to her music. And also something, I won't say that on here. it's almost like, yeah, pay attention to the messages that come through clearly, but keep in mind the context. So maybe there's a Scene Queen song that starts with D that you need to look into. I don't know. Now I want to go look at her catalog. I'll just keep yapping while I'm doing that because she's not far from here. And then like with this, I'm not a fractured being, I'm multifaceted. With don't spend time in it, on it, spend time in it. Embrace your full self. Embrace all the pieces that make up you. Like, it's easy to kind of like reflect on it from the outside, or like, woe is me about it. Maybe sitting in, it's almost this idea of like sitting in the feelings of the past. I'm looking through her songs now. I don't think any of them start with D. Interesting. Was it 124 though? I don't know. Actually, hold on a second. Y'all have figured it out. Song 24 on my Scene Queen like playlist is Amateur. And letter D, like in the chorus, I think it is, the phrase "dumb daddy" is said. And like, what was I talking about after this came out? A certain somebody who just like walked off from his son at a massive event, and people from the crowd started yelling at him to get his kid. Like, dumb daddy. Okay. But in a different way than the song. Okay, interesting. Look for the context. Look for the sidelines. The sideline messages. That's interesting. Stay on your toes. Don't get so caught up in the object of the message that you aren't also seeing the surrounding bits. Context clues don't do much for you, so I'll leave them buried in the details. Okay. Two of Swords, Knight of Pentacles, the Queen of Cups, and the High Priestess. Hold on a second. So the song I was just singing is Bones of 92 by Waterparks, which is the second song off their first EP, their first release, which was also released in 2012. So 1, 2, 12. Something about progression there. That's interesting. So the Two of Swords. Hold on, I need to sit with it. You're in training, or you need to be. This is a card about intuition. This is a card specifically for Hecate to me. It has other meanings, but this is what I'm getting at the moment. With the Knight of Pentacles, that's about like slow, steady progression forward. And the Queen of Cups is about like internal mastery over emotions. I feel like you're in training. I think that's why you got the message of like making sure you're looking at the context surrounding things and not only looking at what is handed to you. We also talked about music here. I am the type of person, like, I will put on my Waterparks playlist specifically because I know those songs and I know those lyrics and I know the metaphors well. And I will actually get messages through the songs. You're in training. Keep working it. Look into, there's a song for it. Basically though, I call it like Shuffle Oracle. Go to some music that you know well, or that you know you can get some interesting messages through, or just try. Hit shuffle, see what comes up. 1, 2, progression here. You're learning, keep going. Keep doing the thing. Keep walking the path. Start looking at what is on the edges, on the periphery. Stop looking just your tunnel vision. We're working periphery now. That's cool.